This is a Meet My Cats video about Frisco. So let's meet Frisco. Frisco is a now 2015. He's now 15 years old, which means we got him in 2000. Oh my goodness, so long ago. I actually got Frisco from a friend of mine in the 5th grade. Well, I was in 5th grade, she was in 4th. And her two cats, Queenie, which is a large brown tabby with long fur, and her other cat, Figaro, which was a medium-sized cat with long fur and a tuxedo. They had a litter of kittens, and Frisco was the runt of the litter, and he was literally no bigger than a toothbrush when we got him, and we still had to bottle feed him. They weren't actually sure if he was going to make it. They had to really keep an eye on him and bottle feed him, and he was the last of the litter. And when I lost my beloved cat Sunny, I was really distraught. And when I found out that Amelia's cat, that's her name, Amelia, shout out to Amelia, when I found out that their cat had kittens, I asked if there were any left, and sure enough, there was little Flea. Yes, they named him, because he was so small, they named him Flea. And I absolutely loved it. I thought it was perfect for him because he was so small and tiny and cute that Flea was a perfect name. But when we got him, my family really didn't like it and they wanted to name him something else. So they chose Frisco, mostly because he's so frisky and he comes from San Francisco Bay Area. Woo woo. Anyways, I called him Flea for so many years, so his name was kind of hyphenated, Frisco-Flea. And I just, I never really grew to like Frisco, but within the last few years I've given up calling him Flea because it just doesn't really answer to it anymore. So I call him Frisco or Frisky, but most of all I call him Mr. P. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I call him Mr. P or Mr. Peeps or Frisky. What else do I call him? I don't know, that's kind of it. He doesn't have as many names as Candy. So technically, these are his favorite treats. That's the only way I'm getting him to stay over here, because usually he's really lazy and he loves to sleep. But he once was frisky. And he's really sweet. He gets along with everybody. I don't know one cat that he wouldn't get along with. He's such a great attitude. He's about 14 pounds now. Well, he was 14 pounds. He's kind of lost weight because he had surgery last November, and he's still kind of recovering weight-wise. He had surgery for a fatty lipoma removal. Usually a vet won't remove it because it's more of a cosmetic surgery, but this one was actually quite large and it was starting to impede his living habits, I guess. But I mean, there's a definite change in the way he acts and moves around now without it. So it was really good that it was gone. Maybe I'll do a video about it, I'm not sure. So anyways, his favorite thing is these whole life chicken treats, or just freeze-dried chicken in general. He loves freeze-dried chicken. You can see the bag is all chewed up from when it's on the ground. He will chew it, and he's really mad right now. He's like, why aren't you giving them to me? And the little face. The little face. He's just so mad. It's actually kind of interesting right now. He used to be an all-black cat, but As you can see, like the fur around his neck or his mane is actually kind of graying, and it's not because he's a black smoke, it's just because he's old. So his mane is graying, and also you can see it like here and on the other side where you had his surgery, it's still really gray. Wanna let him see? See, that's where he had his surgery. Oh, he's mad now. He says, God, why are you showing people that? That's embarrassing. Frisky, come here. So, okay. Do you want chicken treat? Do you want a chicken treat? He loves these. Frisky we used to call Officer Frisco. I mean, he still kind of is Officer Frisco, mostly because he always has to know what's going on. He's always in the thick of things. He's very social. When we have Christmas, we dress him up like Santa. And he's so tolerant. He's such a good boy. Recently, oh, here's Candy. He's getting treats. I get treats in my video. He's so tolerant, and recently I discovered that he's actually pretty tolerant with getting baths. Mostly because I've realized with his old age that his fur isn't as kept up as it used to be, and that's probably because last time when we went to the vet, he said that Frisco had severe arthritis in his hip joints, and I think it's just really hard for him to clean like his back area. So we started bathing once a week, and he's actually so tolerant. I'm so surprised. He has the sweetest meow. It's very little and petite. You're so good. Huh, Mr. P? Chicken on your nose. You got chicken on your nose, Mr. P. Yeah, he's just so tolerant, and he gets along with everybody. Oh, he has an unrequited love back home. His unrequited love back home is Sheila, which is our outdoor cat that we like adopted because she was a stray. And so she pretty much hangs outside, but she now is a little bit older. We think she's probably about a year older than Frisco, so she might be like 16 now. So she hangs out inside a lot more. But she has always been Mr. Frisky's unrequited love. That's right. She doesn't really like him. He loves her, but she doesn't like him. I mean, she doesn't really like anybody. She's very independent. But he absolutely adores her. And Candy absolutely adores Mr. P. She's like, I don't know why he likes that one. She doesn't even pay him any attention. That's pretty much it for Frisco. I mean, he's such a good boy. He's so cute. Yeah, in videos he'll probably like be the one that's laying down because he's pretty lazy. That's all he does now is kind of sleep. He has frisky spurts of energy. But for the most part he's really sleepy now, which comes with aging. But he's still the sweetest thing. He's actually kind of on loan to me. He's more of the family cat. I raised him, but he's more of the family cat because he is so social and everyone loves him to pieces. He's just such a good boy. Yes, he's such a good boy. So he's kind of on loan right now because I noticed when I came down to San Diego, Candy was really lonely. And I felt really bad for her, so my mom let me take Frisco with me to San Diego the next time I came down. and he's been doing really well here. I'm so surprised because he's spent like all his life living in one place. So it's really interesting to see cats when they like are so used to living in one situation and then move to a next in a good situation, not a terrible, sad situation. But he's been doing so good. He's really good in the car too. You barely hear him. Mostly because he has a quiet mouth, but he's so good. He's our little frisky muffin. Yeah, so there's his, where we had his surgery. It's like turned really light. And you can see the hair is a little shorter. It's still kind of growing back. You're so cute, Frisky. Frisky man. And you've got chicken dust all over your face. Oh my goodness. Well, that's it for Frisco. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Questions, comments below, and don't forget to subscribe.